Hey, Chris, how are you? Hopefully, you're not the only one that got the memo here. I don't know if anybody's getting notifications or not. Hey, Rosemary, did you get a notification or did you just know to come here? I know. Well, since I kind of, erased everything. Hey, Laramie, hi! I miss you. Yeah, since I have been gone, I just never know if people are going to show back up, which is fine. I understand why they wouldn't. Um, awesome, you got notified. Cool. And at least there's that. At least if somebody's bored, they might click on it. Um, but anyway, I am here today. I have been working with tarot cards since I was probably, hey, Denise, awesome to see you. I love everybody. Love seeing you guys. But yeah, I've been working with tarot since I was pretty young, probably about 15, 16 years old. But I kind of let it go to the wayside a lot and didn't really, I would do a reading here and there for somebody. But I'm really trying to get back into it and really enjoying it as a hobby. 8 lurkers, I know. That's fine, let them lurk. I'm sure they'll show up when the time's just right. Goldilocks. Well, anyways, yeah, so here we are, and I have some tarot cards today. I'm not really sure how I kind of want to see this come out. I kind of thought about asking if someone in the room wants a reading or doing a general reading. I'll tell you, I have more specifically focused on like relationship, love readings. So I could do other kinds of readings, but I'm not very experienced in that, and I don't want to disappoint anybody with that. So, hey, Queenie, how are you doing? Oh my God, it's like having everybody back. Why did I not get a beer before I sat down, guys? Hey, Turbo, how are you doing? Hi! How's everything down your way? I hope it's good. Also, like, I wanted to be able to have kind of like a face introduction, but this is going to require more like camera on the table. So, give you a reading, which ain't got no love life. You're in Myrtle right now, mini vacation. Oh my gosh, I just came back from Myrtle not long ago, and it was great. It was great. It was really a recharge, and had a lot of fun with a super old friend. You know, we went out drinking, we sat on the porch and watched the ocean. You can wait. I may do that when I focus more toward the cards, but I think you're not supposed to drink while you're reading tarot, so maybe that's a bad idea. But, you know, we're just among friends. So, you know, I've went in a lot of directions with kind of what I wanted to see this YouTube channel as, and just never really had a full understanding or passion for exactly what I wanted to do. And I'm really feeling kind of a pull towards bringing this tarot out a little bit more, maybe doing stuff like this more often, or maybe bringing it to TikTok. I see there's a lot of people that do it on TikTok, but judging by the amount of people in the rooms, they could use a lot more. So, or maybe that's just the ones that, you know, come up on my For You page. I don't know. But I really just enjoy doing it. And also, I wanted to tell everybody, hey, cousin, how are you, sweetie? I wanted to tell everybody a crazy story so y'all can be like, yep, she's crazy. It's insane. And maybe you can tell me if you've ever had this experience. What an experience. You've tried tarot and runes. Wasn't very good at either. I feel like I'm pretty intuitive with tarot. I've never done runes. I've missed you too. Hey, Stitch, how are you? Megan, yeah, I remember you. All right. Hey, Scott. Oh my gosh, I just saw your picture with, like, I guess your girlfriend or lady. But y'all were so cute together, so cute. And then I was really jealous the other day about that really pretty river you said was out in Washington or wherever. So it was so pretty. Here we go with the notifications on my phone are gonna go crazy. Um, so anyway, I have been hopefully kind of silently keeping in contact with most of you through Facebook, Instagram. I don't really do anything yet on TikTok except for share videos that I thought were hilarious. So, which isn't exactly the format for that. I should be doing that on Instagram. But anyways, I'm working towards that. That's kind of a goal that I have, that I want to enhance that. Sandy, aw. Oh, that's awesome. You should invite her to come. That's so much fun. Yeah, it was really, that was such a cute picture of you guys, though. You look well balanced, you know, like you belong together. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm here with all my crystals and my tarot cards, and I have about 50 freaking decks. So, I'm not really sure how we want to do this, but like I said, I keep getting off track because I am, believe it or not, kind of nervous. Thank you, Big Red. Hey, hey there. So nice to meet you, Sandy. Um, I'm kind of nervous because I have never done a tarot reading for a group of people. And even though you're a very small group of people today, hey, Sandra, thank you. I feel awesome. Is everybody wondering why I'm wearing a wedding ring? It's my grandmother's wedding ring. This has nothing to do with marriage or anything like that. And this is the only finger that it fits on. So don't don't start rumors that I'm married to someone else or still have a hang up for the old guy. And if everybody's wondering about that, everything is fine in that arena. No, not married, not at all. I just have this. It's one of my favorite. It's such a beautiful ring, and I just love it. And like, if I put it on my pinky, it's too big. If I put it on my other ring finger, seems to be fatter than the one it's on. So it just doesn't fit any other fingers exactly right. And so I wear it on there because what the heck? Who needs to explain that, right? In general to the public. I mean, I don't mind explaining to you guys. I'm just saying I don't need to tell the grocery store clerk that story. But anyway, so I'm going to start with my story about this creepy thing that happened. And hi, Jennifer. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to do it. I mean, I can because I'm really kind of nervous. I kind of want to throw up a little bit, but we're all right. All right. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about my story. The other night I was sleeping. I've been having a lot of kind of sleepless nights, being up really late. I'm not in a really good place like right now. And so I had a Instagram message. And I don't check Instagram very often, like hardly at all, because I don't even really like the platform very much. Nothing against those who do, but I hardly check the messages. And I found in my messages, like, I guess you would compare it to like Facebook, like message requests or whatever. And it was, what did you say? You've got this. Oh, you're so sweet. And there was a message in there from a friend of mine whom I hadn't spoke to in a long time. But it's a good friend, and it was a song that he had recorded. It was a beautiful song. I wish I could play it for you guys, but that's impossible. Thanks, YouTube. But anyway, it was a really beautiful song, and he sent it, you know, I always used to like listen to his music and then be like, oh, you know, whatever I thought about it, you know, or give constructive or God help him, like deconstructive criticism about what I thought about it. And anyway, so I turned, you know, I listened to the music and then I turned it off. I'm alone in the freaking house, no kids, you know, nothing but cats. And as far as I know, cats cannot play guitar. So anyway, I started to hear the sound of a guitar, like an actual guitar, like that hollow sound, you know, that not like pre-recorded music, but I'm talking about a live guitar. And I got up and I went outside. Hey Kennedy, you play guitar? Awesome. Is that how you found this channel? You were like, Kennedy, that must be pretty cool. You're working on your first album. Oh my God. I'd love to hear that. But anyways, awesome. So, anyways, I was kind of laying there and I got up and to look around because where is this sound coming from? You know, it's like 2 to 3 in the morning, somewhere around there. And it's quiet in the house. There's no TV, no stereo playing. It's kind of weird the way my house is set up. I can see into the living room, into the porch in the living room from my bedroom. Yeah, welcome, Kennedy. I'm so glad you're here. And so I was looking to see, is the television on in the living room? Because I wouldn't necessarily hear that unless it was loud. And nope, not a light on in there, nothing going on in there. And I look out on my porch and I see nothing, and I open my bedroom window because I'm trying to hear, like, you know, maybe a neighbor is up really late playing guitar outside, like next to a fire or something. And it's just nothing but crickets. But every time, you know, when I closed the window, it was so loud, guys. It sounded like it was in the basement. It sounded like somebody was down there, you know, and the longevity of this whole thing, because at first I'm just hearing just like the guitar and I thought, you know, it's going to go away. It's whatever. And I'm checking my phone to make sure it's not just accidentally playing. You know how you get like YouTube stuck in the background or something? That wasn't happening. And anyway, I was just like, I can't tell. I was just like stunned, shocked. And, you know, I don't know really what happened. And like, I'm like, did I have an auditory hallucination? But I couldn't even get up the nerve to go downstairs. And that is just not like me. I want you to know, like, if I think I hear something, I am up. I am moving in the dark. I am going outside. I am stomping around. You know, I'm checking the security cameras, whatever. So I'm not usually scared to the point where I can't move. And I don't know if it was really fear or just like this, I can't believe this is happening, you know? And all I really know is that my grandfather played guitar a lot. And I wondered if that was some kind of message. And then I also think to myself, you're insane. So I just wanted to hear from the rest of you. Have you ever had anything like that happen? Have you ever had something like that happen and then worry that you were crazy? By the way, that's the only time in my life that ever happened. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't using any drugs. I had been asleep. So what are your thoughts? What's your thoughts, guys? Help me out. And while you're doing that, I'm going to start lighting these candles for our tarot reading. I was scared shitless. I was scared shitless. Honestly, I couldn't fathom what that was. I know I told you guys like a creepy story around the fire that one time about that glass breaking. I don't know if anybody has been around the channel long enough to remember that, but at least once a week, Denise. Gail, hey, how are you, honey? I am happy to see you. Happy to see you. I really am. I hope that everybody doesn't think I'm a nutcase now. It's all right if you do, though. All right, we'll see you later, Scott. You guys have a great night. I know, see, Gail's here, guys. That's awesome. Did you want to tell us what you've been up to, Gail? Too bloody hot. How are you? Yeah, it's hot, but I'm pretty used to it, Gail. Gotta be honest. I live in North Carolina. You know, could be worse. Not as bad as Alabama. Yeah. So I'm trying to kind of get this stuff set up, but I am open to anybody's thoughts about my extremely stupidly weird experience. You think you've won? You've done well? That's good. How do you like it? Do you like it? I mean, it's kind of a small town, isn't it? Like, for what you're used to. You haven't complained nearly as much as you thought you would. You know me, I like my complaining. I'm just putting out some herbs for protection here, guys. Keep seeing something out of the corner of your eye, but when I turn to look, there's nothing there. You know? That is, like, creepy. Did I move? Nope. Not yet. I will be moving, y'all. Anybody looking for a roommate? You feel like you're in a movie. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I think Alabama is kind of a thing unto itself, Gail, even for America. Like, I think it would be not that different from here, but pretty different. Getting all these cards together. Anybody ever do oracle cards before? I have a bunch of those too, so we're gonna do some oracles. I'm having a grand old time getting this together because guess who was running late as always? That would be me. Grandpa was connecting with me via subconscious, half asleep, half awake. Boyfriend in tow? No, we broke up. No boyfriend. Single, not ready to mingle, don't care about it. You're moving. I saw that update. What the heck is in Denton? Like you shouldn't be moving to Asheville or something. Come on. Oh, you're like here for good, Gail? That's awesome. I hope one day we get to see each other. Meet, tie one on, have a good time. Yeah. No. No more boyfriend, guys. Oh no, it's not, it's okay. You know, come see, come saw. Asheville's too expensive. It is expensive, you're right. It's getting stupid up here. I saw this like shotgun shack for $350,000 the other day and I thought, who the hell can afford that? Who the hell can afford this $1,500 a month rent anyways? Consultant for beauty. They have extra beauty there where you're going. You're here for good. All right. Also for evil, right? If you're being honest. Also evil. Gotta have a balance. Food is expensive here? That's weird. I would think it would be cheaper. But really, I haven't traveled very much abroad except for Mexico and Canada, which is pretty similar. Morty, hi, how are you? How are you? How are you and Miss Emerald? How's Beard? I wouldn't mind that too much, Denise. That'd be all right. You have to give blood to exchange for milk. Oh, God. I feel you. I really do. All right. We ready to get up started? Morty, I'm doing a tarot read. And I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to read one person who randomly asked me to read or if I'm going to read everybody kind of like in one reading that's very general. Just got your rental house done? Ready to sell. Oh, well, I'm looking for a house. I'm not the wife anymore, Swedes. You're going to have to give up that game at some point. Oh. I mean, technically, I guess, but I have no affiliation to that stuff, so you might as well just give it up. You will not find it here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, your wife does it as well. Sorry, jumped the gun. Well, that's cool. Does she do it like as a passion, as a hobby, or does she do it like for, you know, for other people, like scheduled readings and things like that, or on social media? Gosh, guys, don't look back there. Oh my God, that looks like trash back there. It looks terrible. There's junk all over that. She's a witch. Yeah? Eh. No comments on religious affiliations here. I'm glad, though. That's cool. All right. Yeah, so I have all these lovely oracle cards, and I'm kind of excited to be able to use some. Does anybody have like a relationship reading they want me to do? I'm gonna clear up with a little bit of sage, rosemary, and cedar. This just kind of purifies the energy. She dragged you to Pagan Fest. I think that would be super fun. Do you remember Dragnet, that movie with Dan Aykroyd, and they said that pagans were people against goodness and nature? Oh, that was funny. You recently bought the Satanic Bible. I recently watched a like hour-long video about Paradise Lost that I read it in high school, but I really didn't care about it then. But it was very interesting. You haven't read it yet. Sure, he's good. Haven't spoken. You haven't spoken to him in a year? What kind of crap is that? I guess he's been busy. He's got a new baby, right? Thank you, Jennifer. Have you talked to him, Gail? I haven't talked to him. I mean, he likes my stuff on Facebook once in a while, if he has time. That's all I know. I'm reaching across the table, guys, to get stuff, because I have a lot of these. All right. So who wants a reading? Somebody say something. Either I'm doing their reading or I'm going to do a general reading. And today we're using this lovely deck. Hey, Joanna. Have a podcast. Hey, I didn't know that. You need to send me a link like in Messenger or something, Morty. I've been down to Myrtle Beach. I've been down to Carolina Beach, kind of close to Turbo, and I have thought about, I need to have, go see him, meet his family, all that kind of stuff, but I didn't have time. And I don't think he was really able to either. You want a reading? Okay. All right, Gail. I'm only picking Gail because I saw it first, guys. All right. Well, Gail, I want you to give me a second so I can get this giant tripod turned into a tiny little tabletop tripod. Okay, guys? You can keep talking, but we're gonna fix this up. I should have had this done. My friend is gonna kill me because I'm supposed to be watching House of Dragons at 9. And then having an open discussion about it afterwards on FaceTime, because that's how he rolls. Last Sunday I went over there and watched it, but I just can't today. Anybody else watching House of Dragons? You gonna head out? Well, send me a link to that podcast. Thanks for coming. Thanks for nothing, Morty. Just kidding. Is he snoring? You have to wake him up. Be like, get over here. We're going to watch this. That's awesome that you guys are actually here, actually together in the flesh. That's cool. You're all right, Morty. It's fine. All righty. Let me see if I can get this to, how can I do this? Trying to see. Can I do that? Guys, don't you love my excellent cameramanship stuff? All right, how am I gonna? Nope, you still can't see the table, can you? What you can see is all my junk over there, and I wasn't intending for that to happen. Come on. Come on. I should have gotten one of those little tabletop doodads, but no. All right, gonna be a pain in the butt. That is fine. Let's try a different way. Let's see if you can see this. Great, you can see my head. That's perfect. How about if we face the other way? Can everybody see that? I need something to prop the phone up. Okay. Guys, this is highly technical. I hope you can still hear me. I hope you can see this stuff. Moving this stuff off the table. I have to check the messages just to see because I forget that I can't hear you guys talking. All right, guys. Can you see the cards if I'm doing this? Looks like it. All right. So, Gail, I just told everybody that I'm doing a love reading because that's really all I'm good at, to be honest. And it's, you know, it's not that I'm novice, but I definitely don't do it as often as I should. And I just really want to get better at it, which is why I'm using you guys as guinea pigs. How you like that? So, Gail, I want you to think about your person, about the person that you want to know about, okay? All right, Page of Wands is the first card. Let me know if you can see it. I'm not shuffling. I'm not trying to hide the shuffling. It's easier to do it. All right. Knight of Cups. All right. King of Cups. All right. Trying to get 5 on here. All right. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right, and 4 of Pentacles. All right. So basically, starting over here at the Page of Staffs, we have a, usually good news is coming when you see the Page of Staffs. So it's a messenger, it's something good that you're about to hear about. It's good news. And with the Knight of Cups, we have an energy of a very charming man. Somebody who is making you feel like you're on cloud 9. Somebody who's making you feel really good. He's always a person who's going to take action with his words. So someone that says what he says and then follows through with what he says. The King of Cups, this is an interesting, sorry guys, this is an interesting way that this has played out because we have the Page, the Knight, and the King. And with anything in tarot, when you have a progression like this, it's telling you a story. So it looks to me like this person has the energy of moving forward in their life and coming into themselves, like really knowing themselves, having love and good decisions, kind of like a father figure type of person, somebody that is willing to take care of you and sees that that is a need, like whether it be emotional, whether it be financial, whatever. And here with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is kind of usually about a loss of grounding. So I think this may be a surprise for this person, not something that they would normally understand or normally put themselves in this kind of position. So they're not used to this. And then the Four of Pentacles, this is usually like a place of grounding. You can see in the card that the person is asleep, but there's kind of some dreams going on, some moon up here, a little bit of moon energy. So there could be some things that are still unseen, or that they may be feeling somewhat unseen, but have fantasies about how they want to be seen. So this person, it looks like they're feeling complacent, but yet at the same time, they have some other energies going on around them that may be a little bit different. And so we'll go ahead and get some clarifying cards. I have different oracles here, and I think we'll do in the shadows. How to do them. These are message cards that should be like channels from your person. All right. I'm going to start with this. Oh, I think that they have a regret. And as you can see, this goes along with the Page of Staffs. So, you know, the Page of Staffs being the least mature of this progression. So it looks like they're learning from a past mistake with you, not taking you seriously enough, not listening to what you needed, maybe treating you in a way that made you feel less than in the past. But it is a realization. So I hope you're happy. So that does go completely with the Knight of Cups about how you, you know, he's learning, he's treating you differently. He's treating you like you want to be treated right now. And he's understanding that it takes effort to make people happy in a relationship. With the King of Cups, oops, 2 came out on that one. I know we have a soul connection. So he's meeting his maturity with yours. This connection is real, it's divine, and it's something that you both want. All right. And what is the energy with this King of Pentacles here, guys? Let's see that. I don't know how to let you go. So he wants to hold you tight, which may be how this grounding is getting lost right here. So there may be some foretelling that you feel a little bit, especially here with this Four of Pentacles. Sometimes this can mean like feeling bound, feeling stuck, dreaming about what else could be. So it sounds like maybe, you know, there's fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of betrayal, and maybe a little bit of complication with some boredom going on, or just, you know, in general being complacent, worry, getting in their own way. And I know I made a mistake. You know, I don't really know how to take this, guys. It sounds like there could have been a recent upset. I mean, going back to this, but I'm feeling like the progression is, you know, that you're going to get there, but you just have to get through this other stuff before you do. So there could be, you know, disagreement that's been recent or something that hurt you recently that needs to be worked through. All right. I'm going to give you some spirit guidance. I'm just going to pull 3 of these. These are the most beautiful cards, but they are for or spirit messages, oracles. So this is not messages from, look at this, your person. All right, progress. And I know that these are reversed, but with these oracle cards, it doesn't do like with tarot, like it means different. All right, so we have progress and protection. So in other words, I think that Spirit is trying to tell you that progress is being made, but not to let go of protecting yourself, like not letting someone else be your end all be all, that you have to be your own person. Okay. Dang it. Can't hold on to these. And reflection. So I think what this is trying to tell you is that these energies here can lead to these problems again, and you don't want this to be cyclical in nature. So to do a lot of reflecting about what's happened and about how you can prevent that in the future. Okay? So I hope that makes sense, and I'm going to turn this around so you can ask me questions. Hey, what did you say? Oh. You felt stuck there a few times. Yes, yeah. I can imagine. I mean, you know, any little disagreement and you're freaking completely in another country. That must be kind of... Sorry, guys, I'm putting this on the thing again. Ah! If that resonated for anyone else, be sure to, okay. Y'all enjoy my fingers and hands? This is a fingers and hands video. All right. You don't drive. Yeah, I mean, you don't drive. You're stuck out in the country or like in a new place, right? Kind of scary. So like any little thing would probably feel really big. You know, you can't even just like get out of there and go do something else, really. So I don't know how like much in the country you are, but you know, like here, if you lived out in the country, you'd just be stuck out there, because what are you gonna do? You know, maybe go take a walk. But don't watch too much ID channel, because you'll end up on it. You're like the day the British girl last was seen. All right, guys. So what else do you guys want to talk about? And what did you think of the reading? Everybody please respond and tell me something. Tell me what you thought. Happy to drive. Oh, wait. Try to drive 3 times. Just scream. Second time I drove into a hedge, and third time I drove into a field. It is too hot. You think that was interesting, Laramie? All right, good. Well, I mean, Laramie, if you want me to read your cards, then let's do it another time. I will. And if everybody's interested in this, then maybe I can come back like in a couple days and do another reading and get somebody else. And if you're really interested in having your cards read in particular, send me an email and we'll try to set it up. Okay? You guys liked it? Awesome. Yeah, I want to do it, and I feel called to do it. So like, especially if you have some things that you just need cleared up. And I know that, you know, tarot really isn't about fortune telling. It's just kind of what resonates for you. No problem, Gail. Hopefully that was some insight that you could use. Blasted's not correct. Right? I feel like we should go out on the porch now so you guys can hear all the bugs and stuff that are going on out there. And then also, what time is it, guys? Ah! Anybody know? Very interesting. Never seen it done before. Wow, really? Hey, Kat, how are you? Very interested. All right. Well, like I said, if anybody's super duper interested and wants me to do theirs next time, just email me, and either I can try to figure out a way to get to everybody or just do shorter readings or something. That wasn't that long of a reading, actually. I've seen some on YouTube that are like 45 minutes, and I'm like, golly. At that point, you've looked at every card in the deck 5 times. But they are really interesting, kind of how they choose to do it, because they'll usually put like 3 piles of tarot out, and they'll have like a special stone or a special trinket on top, and whatever you feel drawn to, you go, like you can fast forward to that. It's the same time here, Denise. Michigan's not central. And neither am I. Yeah, it's great to see everybody. I wish everybody would start talking. I miss my people, but I feel like there's some lurkers going on, and probably that I'm going to hear later about what a, I'm sure I'll hear what a terrible person I freaking am. You know how that goes. I can't have a video without some roughing up. But I sure do miss you guys. I can tell you that. I really would like to get back into doing this and like to have more people present, maybe especially towards fall, maybe do some more campfire story type things. Even though I got you bored with my music story today. But yeah. So what other significant things have happened in you guys' life? Because I haven't heard from much of you either. How's everything going? Is everybody happy? Anybody, getting married, getting divorced, having a kid? Hey, Nadia. Mwah. I just did a reading for Gail. Gail came into the room. And it was random, guys. I haven't seen Gail in a long time. But, so no favoritism. She just was the first person to say that she wanted the reading. And I think Sandy did after that, or Sandra. And I'm happy to do that next time, Sandra. And then also Kat, and I like the campfire stories too. But I really miss having like guests and stuff like that. And at this point, I just don't have the following that I used to have, as far as like in the lives. But I feel like it can be built back up. It just, when you let your channel go dormant, that's what happens. Do I ever shop at Aldi? Gail, I had a mental health breakdown in an Aldi parking lot, okay? Because I had to pay $0.25 to get my freaking cart. And not only that, but they only take cash. And I'm like, where's the debit card slot, people? Yeah, so I was really pissed, and I had to borrow a quarter from a stranger, and I'm sure that I looked like an angry cat lady. But other than that, it is a really cool store, and they have a lot of really like good deals. And at Christmas, you can get all the weirdest stuff there. I know you get it back, but I literally didn't have 25 cents. Like, I don't carry money, hardly ever. Or, it was one of those times when like your change cup is empty, you just didn't have anything in your purse, I know. Trolleys. We know you're British now. No, it's a cart, silly. No, it's a trolley. I like trolley better, actually. Yeah. I know, it's insane, Denise. I'm like, what? What do you mean I have to pay $0.25 for my cart? Yeah, and then they like have the, they don't bag your stinking groceries either. Do you pay for the bags or do you bag them yourself? I can't remember whether it was, it's been a long time. Wondering if this stuff was cheaper than Walmart. Yeah, at times it can be, but they're not consistent on like what they have to offer necessarily. We have one in Asheville, and sometimes I'll go in there because there are some good deals, but like, it's just easier for me to do like Ingles. I usually, if I'm doing alternate grocery shopping, then I would go to Trader Joe's because they've got, Trader Joe's is cheap. I don't know if you've ever been in there. It's a pound for the trolley. How do you put the dollar in? Does it have like a little machine or something? What kind of crap is that? But I mean, you do have free health care, so I'm not gonna get too upset about it. You like Piggly Wiggly? I mean, I used to work at Piggly Wiggly. I used to be the scan coordinator for Piggly Wiggly. Hey, Jerry's Keeper, how are you, honey? Good to see you. You missed it, but I did some tarot reading. Everyone has trolley tokens on their key ring. Your in-laws are moving to Mebane. Like, Florida? North Carolina, Me Bay, North Carolina. Okay. We have a new kitten. Oh, I wish I could see pictures. You weren't that impressed with the vegetarian options? Yeah. You applied for a job at Piggly Wiggly? Oh my God. That'll be fun. Are you just getting away from nursing for a while, or do you have to like wait to get your certifications and stuff back here? How long have I been doing tarot? Probably since I was about 15, Kat. I'm not, like I was telling everybody, super up to practice. Haven't been doing it all the time. I give myself readings whenever I'm upset about stuff and I need guidance. But, and then I might read for like my best friend or, you know, a friend that comes over or something like that. Yeah, I don't blame you, Gail. That is a bunch of crap. Nursing after the pandemic, screw it. And now I guess they're playing like, I can't believe, like I drive past a sign for Sonic and it's like $21 an hour or something. I'm like, why did I go to college? I could have just done Sonic. Oh, an orange kitty, like my Mason, like Anne. Where's Anne? Where's Anne D'Antoni? I miss her. She sometimes will post on my Facebook, but anyway, her sweet little Casey, he's orange too. You love Sonic. Really? Is that like something they don't have in England, or the best milkshakes? Have you had Cookout though? They have good milkshakes. Yesterday I went to see my friend and we had Cookout, and the barbecue was disgusting. By the way, don't do that. But the onion rings were good. The quesadilla was good. I love that you can order a meal and like the side option is another meal entirely. So you literally feel like, you know, your whole family. You've not heard of it? Okay, well, you've got to check that out. Surely they have those in Alabama. I'm sure they do. Yeah. I don't know how far away you are, Gail, but probably about 6 hours from what I can ascertain. McDonald's and Burger King. Well, if that's all you have, then you got to try some of this other good stuff. We have Culver's and Five Guys. Those are good ones. Best scarf ever. Aww. Well, it's getting to be kind of like fall, so you might be needing a scarf up there in the cold tundra of Canada. No, everywhere's hot right now. About that. What? I'm heading outside, guys, for my last 10 minutes of freedom before House of Dragons. Everybody still knows I'm smoking, so didn't quit. Didn't quit, guys. Gonna smoke, I'm not gonna lie. You wish you had AC. Well, you can tell Joe that William has a campground now. He can come up and stay in the campground. You're having one too? Oh no, I left the stupid lighter back in there. Good grief. Back we go. And while I'm in there, I'm grabbing a beer. How's that? Can't read while I'm moving. My house smells like a tarot card store. Guys, do you want to see inside my very organized refrigerator? Whoops. Probably don't want to see the ceiling. See? Isn't that nuts? This is Annabelle's job, though. Good ling ling. And no, I don't drink Truly. That was for a guest. The house is a disgusting pigsty. But I feel like you guys are gonna forgive me for that. There's Mason. Say hi. I'm sorry, I'm missing what you guys are saying, but I'm gonna check. As soon as I get out here. I miss you, Laramie. Like, really. You love the blue cabinets? I do too. What's wrong with the Trulies? Don't. You saw Ragu? I love Rouse. Yeah, no, that was Annabelle's anyways. I like the spicy ones too. I don't really like Ragu. I have Victoria sauce, and anyway, Annabelle went and that's what she got. Hey, Mason. Isn't he precious, guys? He's such a love bug. Awesome. Good to hear you guys still have connections too outside of here. It was a good community, wasn't it, guys? We need to get it amped back up. And now that I am single and totally bored, I have, time on my hands to do stuff like this, which is good. That's a plus. It's not like anybody kept me from doing it before. I was just floating through the world. You want to be on Big Brother so bad. What's that? Love bugs constantly shagging. I don't know those. You're obsessed. I don't even know what it is. Oops, Christy smoking a joint. I wish. This is just a cigarette. And I live in North Carolina. So. The show, Big Brother. Yeah, but I don't know, like, what's the show about? I mean, maybe. I don't know, Gail. Can you hear all the crap that we do have? I don't know what these are all like. Katydids, crickets, whatever. I've been wondering, like, what happened to all the stinking June bugs, though. Delta 8 and 10, yeah, that's legal. I have a fun story. I'll tell you about that one, Rebel. That's just between me and you, though. Text me later. Text me later. I'll tell you the fun stuff. Can everybody hear the music in the background? Because the neighbor, who's like a 75-year-old guy who retired from like the Miami Police Department or something, he has like a long ponytail and it's white. And he is over there. He has rocked out with his junk out since 10 a.m. with AC/DC. And I'm getting kind of cracked up. He woke up outside wrapped in a bed sheet with no clue of what went on. That's exactly what happened. Ish. I'll talk to you about it later. It wasn't me. But, somebody I know used it. And it didn't turn out well. Same thing. They just had like a void of memory. Sandy and I are planning a trip to Gatlinburg. Sure, if we go there, we'd like to come see. Oh, I would love that, Scott. I would love that. I am going to go meet Chris and Jennifer Lucas in Gatlinburg next month. You thought Joe was your dad? Did he get old? You would have called the police by now? Oh, no, it's not bothering me. It's just funny. It's just kind of funny. That's all. Maybe it was him with the guitar the other night, but I did not hear it when I came out on the porch or anything, And plus it sounded very acoustic, not like a, like a radio playing in the background, whatever. Guys, look at Virginia. She's the queen of the back of the couch. And every time I go to sit on the couch, I end up with a fur coat. An AC/DC cover band. You're not necessarily a fan. Me either, but like I like some of it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no, Denise. I have got the scoop on that. They moved. They moved. And it was great because it was on my freaking birthday. Best day ever. That's funny, Gail. He like turned old in the few months that you didn't see him or whatever. I feel like all the men that I know are like super old these days because I'm super old, but I'm not feeling totally old. Hi, Moonchild. How are you? Moon Chichi. Mon Chichi. Not Moonchild. Sorry, guys. Well, I guess that the neighbor who was renting them the house just decided to sell it or give it to the kids or something. Yeah, it was the best present ever. Yeah, like Joe's 50. Good Lord. Joe's closer in age than I thought he was for some reason. I kept thinking he was born in 70. But okay. Like all of my friends, like William and all of them, Gail, they are like 52. I'm not drinking a chilada, sweetheart. I have Yang Ling because my friend came over and that's what they brought, and then they left it here. Um, I just answered that question without even reading the question. Sorry about that. I almost just want to stay here and chat with you guys, but I have House of Dragons, and if I don't watch it and FaceTime my friends and chat about it, then I will be unalived. Come here, Mercy. Package drink beatbox. They're like 11.1. I have not. No, I haven't done that. Sounds awesome though. See, that's what needs to happen, Laramie. You need to come visit. Gail's got to come visit. We need to have a meetup, and then we need to go moonshine drinking. Yes, unalived. Oh gosh. Well, I have missed you guys, all of you. And finally getting a few people in here, but now I've already read the tarot, already spilled the juice, everything. What the hell is a chilada? It is a Budweiser, which I don't normally drink, so don't judge me. I like Budweiser, but it has tomato juice in it, and I just love that. I have missed you too, Nadia. Good to see you. Wake up on the outside with bed sheets. Yeah. I mean, whatever. That's cool as long as I can. You know what? Daughter's turning 18 soon, so I'm off on my own, independent. I have missed them too, Jerry. It is fulfilling for me as well as you guys. So, missed them big. So, what would be a good day, everybody, to try to, aim for? Because the problem is that I can't do the same day every week because I work opposite shifts on opposite weeks. So, but I could do like, Tuesday one week, Wednesday the next week. I could do Sunday, whatever. No problem, Gail. You're welcome. I will enjoy it. Well, if anybody has any ideas about days, leave it in the comment section and I'll get back to you. But, yep, 18. Can you believe that? An adult. Awesome. Awesome, Scott. It is nice to be in the same time zone. No more 4 a.m. messages for you. You're like, what? All right, guys. Well, let's try to do Sundays. I know I can do next Sunday because I'm off this weekend, and then I'm off next weekend. So I can do next Sunday. If we want to do like I say, Wednesday night this week, we can just check in for a little bit. I like to do later. I don't usually like to do 8 o'clock. So maybe 9. I definitely don't want to compete with, the other guy that does his Tuesday night ones, because I know y'all want to go see that. All right. Well, I love you all, and I'm going to get off here for now, but leave Leave a little comment if you have anything else. Good night, everybody. All right, guys. I expect y'all back here. I love you guys. Bye. Boop. Where did I even go?